done dirty by a fat nigga.
Before I die, they gon' remember me. For being in these streets and slanging heat, ain't duck no enemies. I want the toughest nigga, I ain't never prayed up on a week. And your little baby mama live.
What's going on, YouTube? We back with another one finally, right? But yeah, we gonna finally knock out this Tupac Shakur interview. This the last interview, 1996, and I hope it's for apparent reasons, not like literally the last interview I could come across that I haven't seen, you know. But we're gonna jump into this one, man. Let's go. If you're new, make sure you subscribe.
Well, all he talking about is money. You know what I mean? And I'm not saying I'm the richest nigga in the game, because Fresh Prince, there's a lot of niggas with money. But I'm saying it's like, it's not the money that I'm bragging about. When people see me with the jewels, it's not that. It's for these, it's for these little niggas to see. You just seen me in cuffs, shot up in a wheelchair with my head wrapped up. And you see me less than a fucking year later bailing through this motherfucking jewel down like Saka Zulu. Banging on niggas. I got this whole shit shook up. Everybody talking about this West Side shit, right? People like Ice Cube started. I was in jail when Ice Cube was out. No, that wasn't no problem. The day I got out of jail, it was a motherfucking problem to be where the fuck you was from. The day I stepped out, that's power. I want these little niggas to see that. I didn't get that power from guns because there's no guns in jail. I got that power from books and from thinking and by strategizing. That's what I want little niggas to see. And that, just for a year, niggas think, you know, you've been in the game so long, but it took all that shit didn't matter because the rape, it veto all that. As soon as they charge you rape, even if you ain't do it, it veto your career. I started from scratch with Death Row, a new company. I was independent when I was Tupac. Me Against the World, I just bought my old managers out. I had it all now. I re-signed to be a part of this for my own, for this to make my own shit bigger. And now I got Machiavelli Records. And Machiavelli is the first artist on that. And then One Nation is the second artist on that. And then I'm signing Greg Nice and Smooth to either me or Quest. I got another group at Quest, Ghetto Stars, that's like an offshoot of the Outlaws, you know what I mean? I got New Jersey as part of the West Side now, you know what I mean? Just like war, we put our flag in Jersey. We ain't taking over Jersey, it's still East Coast. But it's just the West Side, there's now a West Side to New Jersey. Because West Side is not part of the map. I'm not no dumbass motherfucking, I don't bang for the color or the land. I bang for the principles and for the honor. I'm banging for the West Side. This is in my heart. This is how I feel, not West Side, California. This is where I'm from. It's basic like that, but it's really deep, like West Side. You know what I mean? When I be throwing up the W, it ain't for California. I love California, but the W is for just the East Side, it's the West Side, it's the middle America, and we divided. And that's why I throw this up. We at war right now. W for war. You understand? And when we all get together, when the East Coast and the West Coast and the middle America get together, we got power. And that's when I won't throw it up no more. When we all together, they only see me doing like this. And that's when we closer to Armageddon. But we ain't there. We still all separate in tribes, so I know what tribe I'm in. I'm in the West Side. There's no way. I'm a soldier. I always be true to those been true to them. And New York shouldn't be tripping. They should be loving this because they the ones that gave me the game to do this. In addition to this, because it's West Coast rappers too that don't do that. What made me raw is that I got both. I'm the future of Black America. When we manifest the best of the West Side and the best of the East Side, and we bring that together, you know what I mean? When East Coast G's have sex with West Coast G's, these G's being women, and they have kids, that's gonna be the new breed. You know what I mean? When you start breeding this culture with this gangbang shit, that's the new breed.
That united ghetto.
Right. To get out. But right now we stuck, and the only thing we can do is start little by little.
I know you talking to Teray article where he said that this was not just you weren't a recording artist, you were like a, you know what I'm saying, theatrical type shit.
You know what I'm saying? Acting.
Yeah.
This is what I don't like, is that my mother told me this. When Malcolm was alive, writers used to do shit like that.
Right.
And then when he died, that same nigga will be talking about, he interviewed me, he'll be writing a book about my life, and it'll be the whole and I just don't like that. Support me. If you don't understand me, don't write about me. I don't ask black niggas to jock me. I'm just saying, be honest. You know, you doing something I can't do, and I'm doing something you can't do. I respect you, respect me. You know there's no nigga out here like this. I don't have no insecurity about that, and no delusions. Ain't no nigga like Tupac putting it down. My weaknesses and my strengths. But everybody know my strengths definitely outweigh my weaknesses. As long as that, I'm a human being, like everybody else. And if I meet somebody perfect, then they can train me and they can help me be perfect. But ain't nobody out there perfect, so we'll all just get along with each other. That's how I feel. You know what I mean? I felt like that was wrong for him to do that because that's something. Like I always was raised like there's certain times when you don't fuck with a nigga. When he's down, you don't kick a nigga. That's what I thought. You know what I mean? And all this really taught me about like this black people thing. I'm black. I believe in my people, but I believe in my people as it relates to my tribe. I don't believe in us overall, just imaginary niggas. Black people attack me. I mean, not all black people. That's why it's not a general statement. Like I don't like black people no more. It's not that. I love black people. I love my people. I am black. But I'm saying I don't look at it as general. Right. Now I'm not racist anymore. I kill myself for racism. Right. You know what I mean? Somebody be mad. Like I went somewhere, somebody seen with a white girl. Pop! Can't believe it, but it's not to me. It's like I'm a totally new human being. Before I was like that, and I was bitter, and that's why I was so evil towards black sisters when I went to jail. Cause I felt like I didn't fuck with them bitches to be down for y'all. And y'all put me in jail? All right, well, cool. But now I was wrong to have that kind of thought. Cause all black women don't owe me shit, and I don't owe them shit. You know what I mean? But to represent. You know what I mean? But to be me. You know what I mean? Procreate, have better seeds, make a better nation. I possess his soul, his empathy. They know that I was the truest nigga involved with Biggie's success. I was the biggest help. I was the truest nigga. I don't write his rhymes, but he know how much he borrowed from me. He know how I used to stop my shows and let him touch the show. Let him blow up and do his whole show in the middle of my show. How I used to buy him shit and give him shit and never ask for it back. How I used to share. How I used to share my experiences in the game and my lessons and my rules and my knowledge on the game with him. You know what I mean? He owed me more. He owed me more than to turn his head and act like he didn't know niggas was about to blow my fucking head off. He knew. That's what I'm talking about. And then, if that's cool, if he disappeared, be a fucking mouse. Be a mouse. If you are a mouse, be a mouse. But for me to know, like, 3 weeks ago this happened, and then 3 weeks later your album's coming out, and you are fucking done in your album. But you don't know who shot me in your fucking hometown? This nigga's from your neighborhood? And I gotta find out by myself, and I don't even call myself a Dom, I'm just a capo from the west side, and I'm on the east side in jail, and I know who touched me, and I know everything that happened. That's power. And he didn't know, so he was faking. Yeah. And I was mad about that. And then I'm out of jail, and I couldn't believe that everybody was treating Biggie like the biggest fucking star in the world. I couldn't believe that people was buying into the player image. And I wanted to bring back that reality. You know what I mean? Just like nobody can never be confused and think I'm fucking Mike Tyson and I'm a heavyweight champion. I'm a little nigga. That's why it's so raw to watch me just battle lions, because I'm a little skinny nigga battling niggas 3 times my size. But Biggie is not a player. He's never been. He's never had bitches until he got some fucking money. That's a trick. That's not a player. It's not a pop-up. So my point was to prove him wrong. I took everything that he glamorized and I personified it. Right. He glamorized Versace. I didn't call Versace. Versace called me to come to his show and gave me a gang of free clothes and please wear my shit. Please do some shit for me. Can you wear my shit? You are the image of Versace. I swear to God, you are. That body, that's Versace. I swear you know, giving me suits, gangster suits. Everything he glamorized, I personified. Everything he want to have, I got. Jewelry, look, come on, man. I got more jewels than Slick Rick. Slick Rick loved the nigga to fucking death, but I'm definitely doing it. I personify every image that niggas fake. I really bring it to them because I looked up to these niggas. So everything they talking about, I really got into it, studied it, and tried to perfect it. So I know if you pretending, and I know it. The same thing they love about me, they gotta admire. And but they forgot. Biggie forgot that same shit that made him want to kick it with me is the same shit that's whooping his ass right now. And that's why when he talks, you can hear it in his interviews. He wanna say, I wish I could take this shit back, but he can't. He already committed himself to lying. So now the only thing he can do is act like he don't know what the fuck is going on. And listen to it. Think. People have to think. If this was happening for real, would this be your reaction? Unless you was guilty. And all that shit about my homeboys telling me, don't sweat that. He's dissing me, but all my friends telling me not to. Oh, so you're following now? So you a follower now? Why didn't your homeboys tell you not to make rhymes when you shooting pregnant babies in the stomach? You know what I mean? That's why niggas was like, why'd you say that at the end of your record? You was like, they kids won't grow up, boom, boom. Honestly, I didn't write none of that shit down. I didn't write nothing. I just was blowing up on the studio to keep me from really killing these niggas. And that's what came out. But I don't have no mercy in war. They didn't have no mercy. They kids, they tried to shoot my fucking balls off. What about my kids? They was like, why you talking about him being the sickle cell? They tried to make me a paraplegic. What the fuck is going on here? Why is that sacred? You know what I mean? That's not sacred in war. I was in Rikers giving these niggas love. Mobb Deep. The guard knew him. I was like, tell them niggas I love them niggas. To tell my shorty, yo, them niggas is down, man. When they did that, they proved that they was really just little niggas. Just little niggas that want to be heard. I used to be a little nigga. I know where they at. I know they can't touch me. That's why I can destroy them so fast. Soon nobody will be, they not gonna believe this shit. I said it in the beginning that I was gonna take these niggas out the game, and sure enough I will. Already people can't look at Biggie and not laugh. I took every piece of his power.
Heard that shit.
All I want to do is take them to where I was when they didn't want to support me. And there will be no support. And anybody that try to help them, I will destroy. Whether it's whoever it is, I will destroy. That's what I'm doing. Everybody that try to side with them or do a record with them or try to unify with them, I'm going to destroy. I swear to God. Can't nobody touch me right now. Maybe next month all of this will be over. But this month, I'm taking every moving target out. Because this is a very personal thing for me, and I feel like people should have given me my respect. Y'all know I was not like this before. I did not attack people. I was not on no East Coast, West Coast. I was the major bridge between the East Coast and the West Coast. Niggas came, call me. I'll get you whatever you want. So this is very serious. It's like if America sent an ambassador to Iran and he get murdered, Iran got problems, and Iran should know that. And that's what I feel about New York. They should know that. Separate yourself from this nigga. And that's what's going to show. And they already do it. I got niggas in jail. I got niggas out there. But it's like the media is pumping it like East Coast, West Coast. So some of these niggas that's old and whose careers is through, you know what I mean? Like De La Soul, they can come out and talk that Renaissance shit and try to clean up hip-hop. See? I'm all for positivity. I'm all for change. But I'm not for niggas masquerading. You haven't sold no records, your shit ain't popping. Don't come in here and start criticizing as your comeback. That's wrong. Y'all, you know how hard it is. You know how you felt when you didn't have no money and no record deal. Why you gonna try to destroy another nigga career? Don't do that. Represent by example. And if you truly had a better lifestyle, then you get 5 million sales. I'm not saying my lifestyle is the best. I'm saying this is the lifestyle most lived by the most motherfuckers out there. Or a variation of. No matter where you are. I'm not no gang, like on some killer nigga shit. I'm on some survival shit. Whether you a girl and you got 3 kids, you trying to go to school and work and make it. That's Tupac. I came from a crack mama, high school dropout, look at me now. Every time they throw an obstacle in front of me, I face it, let everybody know how it feels while I'm going through it, and then hurdle it, and let everybody see it. Every time it's come in front of me, I have an interview, tell everything that happened, do it, and overcome it.
Talk to me a little about like the process of like dealing with jail and shit like that.
The first part was what first it made me humble. Not because niggas was scared. People took that Bob interview so wrong. I was not in no danger. It wasn't like niggas was screaming, we gonna kill you. I was walking around in fucking $200 sweatsuits in Rikers Island. You know what I mean? Living. Eating good, living good. Niggas was giving me love. Niggas sending me shit. Latin Kings giving me shit. Everybody giving me shit. Like you represent, we got love for you. It was love. It was out of that love that I was like, yo, Thug Life is dead. I was like, while I'm in jail, this is going to jail with me. Nobody has the power. Nobody is like me to be able to represent this while I'm locked down. I thought I was going away for years. I couldn't let nobody represent that. And I was seeing how many soldiers I had by coming to jail. I was like, oh no, this shit, I gotta stop it. I gotta rethink it, because I didn't plan Thug Life. I just said it. It was how I felt. I said it and I lived it. Now I gotta take my life, see what I live, what I represent, and I gotta dictate what this is, and then let niggas be a part of this. So that's why I killed it and murdered it and choked it. And all them niggas that was rapping with me, I murdered and choked their career as far as being with me. Because if it was a Thug Life, it would have been some, shit would have happened different. I wouldn't have got shot like that. So this Thug Life got destroyed. I came back out with my shit. And even then, I still had niggas on my team that I shouldn't have had on my team. I should have started all new with family. Now everybody on my team is family.
So while you was in jail, like what was the turnover? Where did it turn from being like, you know,
just from niggas talking to me like hearing niggas in jail talking to me like, you know, like thinking that they was like so surprised that I could be in jail, like not knowing like that everybody goes to jail. This shit is like the same thing that make you want to buy my shit is what made me in jail. You understand? It's like niggas like, you got a chance to woo, but I was like, I understand what they saying. They was like, they in the dope game and they taking every chance to make it. I'm in a rap game and I'm not taking the chances that I need to be here. I'm just acting like I could come back tomorrow. And that's what I thought. I thought because I was raw, that I thought because I had talent in my heart. I never thought I was necessarily the best rapper, the best nuts, and I think I'm the realest nigga out there. I do think that. I think I own that. If I could patent being real, I think I own that. Because I think being real is just being true. I'm the nigga that'll wear a suit when everybody else got on khakis. You know what I mean? I'll be bald-headed when everybody wear braids. I'll wear braids when they all bald-headed. You know what I mean? It's like, man, it's just being real. I don't have no insecurity. I do, but I take my insecurities and show everybody. You know, like my mom and my life, me being little, I just be harder. You know what I mean? Be fearless, and whatever happens, happens. And that's why I take these niggas' hearts. This nigga Biggie is 3 times bigger than me, and everybody's sympathizing with him. They acting like I'm bullying him. This nigga's 3 times bigger than me, and I'm asking this nigga to have a fight. I never trusted TV to get my point across. And I feel like we need our confidence, self-esteem. And that's what I got. My confidence and my self-esteem. People might be like, this nigga conceited or whatever, but fuck it. I feel like I shine. And I don't give a fuck how much white people, the media, niggas, black people, player haters, police, whoever try to darken my shine, I'ma always shine through. They can lie about my words, they always gonna ring true. You know what I mean? Because it's my essence. It's in my essence. And that's what's gonna always come to. And I feel like that's true about me. Like now people be like, he's blaspheming. He's saying black Jesus as blasphemy. Or he's acting like he's elitist. He's like the Muslims. Or he's like a 5%. It's nothing like that. It's only to get out. I feel like our future is our confidence and self-esteem. All this rape and gangbanging and killing and 30 niggas fucking one girl, they all come from a low self-esteem and no confidence. As soon as we get our confidence, because I don't think like that. I don't think, let me fuck 30 bitches. I don't even think like I want to be in a room when other niggas is fucking a bitch now. I don't think like that no more. Yeah. And not because of jail. But because of my confidence is there, my self-esteem, my self-respect. You know, I don't need that. But in the ghetto, that's the type of shit that we're taught. It's like in the army, you taught to kill, so you kill. You know what I mean? We taught that. My older niggas, we taught that. That the only thing we good for is our sexuality. Now I use that to make money, but I enforce my strength, my mind strength. That's what's more important to me now. The niggas see that this is not no accident. I plotted every single step from this to this. You know what I mean? Everything was plotted.
It's still that the next shit is called Illuminati, because that's really what the Illuminati's on.
That's why I put the K to it. The niggas is telling me about this Illuminati shit while I'm in jail, right? Like, the dollars, you know.
Right.
That's another way to keep your self-esteem low. That's another way to keep you unconfident.
Right.
And I'm putting the K because I'm killing that Illuminati shit. Trust me, if these motherfuckers wanted to kill you, why the fuck they gonna tell Farrakhan? Why they gonna tell the Nation of Islam? Why they gonna tell this nigga in jail about the plan? How did he know?
Right.
How did it leak to him? Who told him? Who told him? The Pope? Who? Because they like the Pope and the money. Oh, come on, man. Get the fuck out of here. You so thinking about the money, you not getting the motherfucking money. Get the money, nigga. I don't give a fuck who face on there. As long as with my face point, put that money out, they accept it. And they do. Believe me, I tried it. I tried to see if it was like a white thing. Everywhere I go with money, they let me in. Everywhere I go with none, they don't let you in. Trust me. That's all it is. It's all about money. When you got money, you got power. Yeah. If we unify and keep people, I guarantee if people keep supporting me, just buying my records, just going to my concerts, just supporting me, I'm going to keep giving money. I'm going to keep like Machiavelli, every time I go platinum, I'm putting money up for community centers. And that ain't even going to be out there.
Right, you ain't got to even
say that. I'm just doing it. Right. Every time it go platinum, somebody going to get a big check. That's real. Not for nothing, but just for like, I really do love motherfuckers for giving me this power. Right. It's within me, but it's like being elected. You know what I mean? I feel like an elected official. Right. That's why I can't just be out.
You just usurped the position you got. You went through each of that shit. You know, like I
went through all the channels.
Yeah.
I paid my dues. I brought my agenda.
Right.
You know what I mean? And people voted for me.
Between you and Biggie, it was like who rules the nigga kingdom and shit, basically. You know what I'm saying? I was like, this is like a fucking election. It's an election.
That's what that came from.
You know what I'm saying?
Me and Biggie's situation is smaller than that. Me and Biggie's situation is like some mob shit. Like they're the boss.
Right,
when I was in jail, Bad Boy, Puffy was the crown fucking Don. Even though Suge as big as he was and Snoop, at that point, they just with 2 million sales, they took the whole shit. Because Suge had Snoop to worry about with the trial. He couldn't be out there. That's what you're supposed to do. Right. Into Tupac, a young cat. I want to join the family, Don. Get me out. I want to join the family. Got me out. I'm out. I'm in the family. We make out. We went through some sacred shit, me and this nigga. Me and this nigga Suge. We was, every day I did my album, we was there every day. Every night we stayed up. We tossed it up together. We went out. We went to Mexico together. Went to Hawaii together. We went everywhere. You know what I mean? And thought about it. And to me, it's like like that gangster shit. Not like to glorify, but it's the politics of it.
Right. Like the
politics. Like
Godfather.
the only way for me to come back is to. There's no 2-man spot. It's only one spot over like what you call nigga kingdom. It's really like. It's more stronger than that. It's like once I hit you up with the words, you'll never think that again. It is the nigga kingdom on a basic level, but deeper than that, it's the power of black people. This is where our power lies.
That's what
as far as fashion, it's the young niggas. As far as the words, slang, the movies, what's hot, it's the young niggas.
Yeah.
We control that. Not alone, but we like the main nigga. Right. You know what I mean? And he was that main nigga, and everybody tried to be like him. And nobody was successful unless they came from his camp or they was down with him. Right. And that's how my shit is. Now that I'm the boss, and if I'm not a good person, then it won't last long. Somebody will be able to overthrow me.
Right.
But I feel like my
flaws
and my shit, right?
Yeah.
But I feel like only way for that to happen is for a fan of me to do that.
Right.
A fan of me. You know what I mean? Because I was a fan of KRS-One, LL, all them niggas writing new shit. But I mastered that style. It's like the 5 Deadly Venoms.
Right.
They had the 5 Deadly Venoms, right? And the teacher made one more nigga that knew all their styles. So all he had to do was get next to a nigga like that, and he could destroy it. All I need is a nigga from New York. Get on track with him. I had the dopest East Coast shit in the fucking world. I mastered that shit. Because East Coast niggas love real shit like West Coast niggas love real shit. Right. Mastered that. All I gotta do is get deep into the drums, you know what I mean? And get deep into the science of the 5 boroughs, because that's what that is.
Right.
But when you get into the science of the 5 boroughs, that's so small. I hate going to there. I hate going there. And I don't think that New York should let me go there.
Right.
I could give you a group that could go there. I'll rap on their shit. Let them go there. But the 5 boroughs is not how we gonna take over a nation. How we gonna have a nation. And that's what I feel. I know the 5 boroughs inside, and I know the science. I know everything, the history, everything. You know what I mean? But I know the world history too, and that shit is small. It's dope. It's like a cool ass hometown, but you gotta grow.
Right.
And that's what it's about.
The fact is, most of the motherfuckers living the West Side, you know what I'm saying, living that lifestyle.
That's the majority, and it's just like that. That's what this is.
It's like 90%.
90%, and this is 10%. That's why I knew this. I knew this when I moved from New York.
Right.
That was my first lesson, was to know that I can't keep screaming. I'm from New York. I'm from New York.
Right.
You can't do that.
You learned that lesson quick.
I learned it quick because New York is where everybody comes to. There is no New York. Niggas from New York is from the West Side. They're from down south. They all migrated to New York, had kids, and that's what happened. That's why New York has the most style, because it's like a gumbo pot of all these different niggas. Like Southern niggas with shoes and niggas, you know what I mean? That's where the style comes from. But that's it. It's a little thing. And Biggie was the Don of that. Now, I took over his kingdom. Not took it over, but it's still niggas in New York bumping my shit. Ain't like my record ain't selling in New York. And without New York, I outsold it. You know what I mean? It's like a politician's race. If I lost New York, I won the other 49 states. And that makes me in control. Now I'm the new president for the next 4 years.
Right.
Crucial Conflict could go 5 times platinum, but nobody's going to let them sign no bills.
Right.
You know what I mean? They can't make no hip-hop laws.
Right, exactly.
You know what I mean? Like, how we did it. How we make it. Like how I plan to make it. I plan to make it where niggas don't have to dress in Versace. But you don't have to dress in khakis neither.
Right.
My niggas, some of them niggas dress, like, you know what I mean, thugged out. Some dress khakied out, and some dress like me. I'm 25, so I can't be khakied out. That any nigga you see out there khakied out, as old as he is, like, you know what I mean? I don't care if you put it out there or not, but I just don't like, I I dig Ice Cube. I looked up to him. But because I looked up to him and I studied his style, mastered his shit, I know what he's doing is wrong. He's shit ain't selling, so now he's going on the war shit, and he's using us as the gas. He's dropped some shit called Bad Am. And if you listen to it, you can see he hit him up and was like, oh, that's how it's supposed to be. Why he wasn't making him Bad Am when I was in jail? That's what I mean. That's wrong. See, now that's wrong. And I'm not going to let that happen, because then that would make me obsolete. If I let him come back and take, you can't have this. You know what I mean? I'm not doing that. And De La Soul and all these niggas, I won't let them do that. Like Melly Mel and them true pioneers. They diss me. If they diss me, I would have dissed them. But they came to the studio. Every time I see them niggas, I bow down respectfully. Not bow down to them as men or as performers, but as elders. Like, that's like if you see any old mob nigga coming. You know what I mean? Get that nigga a table before you give me a table. Let him in before you let me in. Because I do know I'm the Don now. But I know if I'm not the Don, I want that respect, because that to be the Don at one point means you had to have something. And for him to write the message and all that shit, it did inspire me. It did do something for me. He got a pass. Unless he crossed me. And he hasn't. So we trying to get him a deal. He about to get a deal just using my name. And I got free and got rich just using his name and using his records. I did the same thing to Nas, homie. I swear to God, I seen this nigga Nas at the House of Blues. I caught him out of pocket and everything. I was deep with my niggas. I know he didn't have no guns. We could have rushed him right there. I was like, what's up, yo? I said, yo, this East Coast, West Coast shit, it's not about you. Don't get caught up in it. I swear to God, we love you. We got love for you. And I saw Wu-Tang. I saw Method Man. And like a couple months earlier, one of their niggas had got, he was in our club, 662, and somebody snatched his chain, you know, put hands on him. We got the chain back and found the niggas that did it. That's love. And I went to Method Man like, yo, we handled that. Me and shit want to talk to you. That was never our orders. No, that wasn't supposed to go down. We got the niggas that did it. We got the shit. Whenever. That's just me. You know what I mean? That's how we are. This nigga Nas went back home and started talking that fake thug and dropping little Jews and his shit. And that's wrong. Because you should have said that to me when I was right there. He knew his album said all this shit. And the nigga was like, don't do that. That means you're a punk.
Right.
You know what I mean? I won't hug a nigga I don't like. That's why I'm telling you now. When I see Biggie, it's not going to be like we're going to attack him every time. I might be in a good mood, and I might not want to be going. This shit is so minor. This is not about me and Biggie. Everybody keep talking about it. Y'all making this nigga bigger than he is. Do you hear me fucking talking about this? Is about this is a major plan, a major strategy. That was the impetus or the starter or the generator that kicked it off. They happen to be the regime before me. Just like Republicans hate Carter or whatever, now the Republicans is like, we can't wait for Bush to come back, you know? Just like now I'm in power, everybody that love Biggie, they all like, I can't wait for Biggie to come back, or somebody like that, or Nas. That's why they root for them. They rooting for they people. And when I was gone, that's why all my niggas was like, we can't wait for them to come, and that's why they rushed the polls. They wanted a new regime. And my regime includes the East Coast. It includes the West Coast. It brings money. It's economics. You know what I mean? I studied this shit. Yeah, I'm bringing money to New York by Sonic Groups, by Death Row East. That's bringing money, economics, that's sales. I'm bringing the bridge through this motherfucker. I want to start an athletic team where all the rappers sponsor a team. Right. You know what I mean? I'm bringing the community involved. I'm giving money back to the community. We got Mother's Day, Thanksgiving, and Christmas so far. Death Row, we've been doing that we're gonna do it every year. Clothing, feeding, come on, that's the welfare right there. We are the best choice for this fucking, to the millennium.
You got a lot of ideas.
And I'm the only one in it like that. This nigga Biggie still talking about fucking Godfather. That's why I said to Nas when I dissed him in my record, you watch too many fucking movies. Now who's gonna fucking follow you? These niggas talking about Al Pacino. They getting their Italians mixed up. They like Al Pacino, Luciano. That show you what type of niggas you dealing with. Only thing they like is the sound of an Italian nigga's name. The Italians I speak about were really truly great men. And I find any great man, black or white, I'm gonna study him, learn it so he can't be great to me no more. Like Machiavelli. And that's why I don't say my name's not Machiavelli, my name is Machiavelli. I took it. That's mine. He gave me that. You know what I mean? I took that. Just like, and I don't feel no guilt. That motherfucker, all these motherfuckers stole from us forever. I'm taking back what's mine. It's just that they recorded it when he said it. It's probably something he took from us that they didn't let us record. So there's no shame. You know what I mean?
Like Otis Redding, the Rolling Stones.
No doubt. And I feel like I'm not on like people bashing like they like going to some. Why is niggas into this Italian mall shit? It's not about Italians to me, but I'm about studying people. I studied the CIA, America. I hate America as for what we did, but I love us for being strong. You got to do that. So what? We don't got a good image. We're the strongest motherfucking nation. That's me. That's me right fucking there. You know what I mean? I don't give a fuck if y'all don't like me. I got the bombs. Can't nobody touch me. Won't nobody rush me. Something we doing right. That's that capitalism shit. Because you can feed your kids with that thought. All that other shit, you can't feed your kids with that. You can't feed your kids, you can't have a nation. So that's what's more important now, to me, is to take the discipline, the seriousness, and the bond that the mob has, to take the enthusiasm, the morals, the principles that the Black Panthers had, and the strength that the Black Panthers had, to take the camaraderie and go all out, we'll die for you. All of us as a team that the police have, to take the nation is first attitude, whatever we got to do to be number one, that United States take, and that's what makes me unstoppable. And take that nigga attitude that makes me look at all of that shit, study and learn it, take the young African American to have the talent to exhibit it, you know what I mean? And take the businessman, take the president, to take the philosopher to be able to break it down into an actual philosophy. Right. And that's what Illuminati is. But it's up to you to bring it to the people, or else we're going to have an East Coast, West Coast war, because I'm not bowing down. I'm not going to say, you know, everything I did was righteous by the rules of war. You know what I mean? And they got to recognize that. But it's really like right now, it's not New York, because New York got love. It's the writers, the radio people are using this as some way. They don't know what to talk about. Right. So that's what it's just like you sat down and thought about that niggerdom shit, you can sit down and think how you can make people see it as clear as it is. Just like we on the same level. You look at things and then you figure out how it's like a big plan to it. You know, it got to be a big plan. This shit is happening. Like you were saying about me and Biggie being like politics. That's how I looked at it. Like, wait a minute, this shit is. I look at the rap game like how it is. Like every couple months, a whole new it's a whole new genre. Yeah. They'll say like they got a whole bunch of writers talking about gangster rap is dead. Those are the ones that don't like gangster rap. That's like the writers that don't like Republicans. So they do that thing. They spin. You know what I mean? And then there's other ones that are like Tupac dropped the best. You know, those are the ones that love it. Those are the radio people that love it. You know what I mean? And our job basically is not to, I don't want to see them dead, because by the other side being who the other side is, that makes me the best man. You know what I thought when I was in jail would fuck me up, would turn me like this, is I was like, no politicians is even getting at us. Even though I represent 5 million fucking cells. And no politicians even checking for it. They're not even sending us nothing, trying to make us, they're not even thinking of it. And in business, you know, if you want to fuck with somebody, you know, you try to, they're not even looking at us like that. That means we ain't a threat. But by the next election, I promise, I'm going to be sitting across from all the candidates. I bet you. You know how I be making it? I promise you. I'm not even I'm gonna be so far from where I am now in 4 years. God willing, I'm alive. It's on. I guarantee you, we will have our own political party. And it won't be just for black people. It's gonna be for Mexicans. It's gonna be for Mexicans. It's gonna be for black people. It's gonna be for Armenians. I don't give a fuck. All you lost tribe motherfuckers right now, we need to get none of the benefits. I already had famous record hits. I'm in this shit for the honor and the respect. That's why this shit feels so good. Yeah, it's for the balance, but to be a family, to be known as something, to get this dark cloud off of us as a race. I want to just some kind of sunshine, some kind of exceptional deed, so we can all stop sucking Malcolm X and Michael Jordan dick. You know what I mean? Like we don't never have to be shit because we got Jordan and Malcolm X. I'm not with that.
Damn, bro. Man, that's tough. That's tough to hear, bro. Like, he just, I swear, the more he exposed Biggie and a lot of East Coast rappers, the more you start, for me, it make you question them a little bit, like that authenticity. It's just, I mean, some people, they don't like the music. They don't separate the music for what it is. You know, the music one end, the way their character is on another. But it's, you know, bro, it's a lot to take in. Imagine knowing something about somebody that your whole life, and then you just out of nowhere hear something, you like, nah, that can't be like that. But when they start providing facts, you start wondering, like, damn, that person really was a little messed up. But y'all tell me y'all thoughts at the bottom, bro. Like, y'all think Tupac had a lot of, you know, events he wanted to do, a lot of community stuff he wanted to get involved. He's like, Biggie over here is just worrying about basically himself. And you know, it's no charity, you know, none of that shit. He said, we over here working, we over here even unifying people on your end. Y'all think Pop was a bad person? Like, let me know in the comments. Like, y'all think Biggie was a selfish person? Like, put y'all comments on it and tell me what y'all think about that Illuminati album. Or I saw he had a song Illuminati on that, so I don't know if it was an album or a song. But yeah, man, let me know what y'all think about like that whole conversation, bro. Cause like it was too deep to stop. Like I wanted him to keep going, bro. But if you new, make sure you subscribe. Look, that's it. We're gonna get to 1,000 subs pretty soon. Get me to 600, bro. That's it. I'm out.
100 shooters parked outside, I bet you ain't gon' leave. 1,000 choppers when we slide, I bet they ain't gon' see it. Look that nigga in his eyes, I know he don't believe it. Heard they say they finna slide, I can't wait to see it. Homicide all on my line, fuck the judge and priest.